DarkdragonX7 Media presents the Deadbeats Podcast with your hosts, DarkdragonX7 and Fallen Shadows. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Deadbeats Podcast. I am your host, DarkdragonX7, and today this is episode 3. And today I'm obviously with my co-host Fallen Shadows and no one else. It's just us today.
Yeah. Just us. Very cool. Lonely. Very lonely.
Yes. Usually we have a guest, and last 2 episodes we have had a guest, and hopefully next week we'll have a guest. But this week we decided actually by choice to not try to get a guest because this is kind of a test to see how well a podcast with just us goes. I mean, you know, we're trying to be as interesting as possible. I mean, you know, also, if you're trying to do a weekly podcast as weekly as possible, you can't expect to always be able to get a guest, especially with some people, like the bros, like the brothers, the guys that we are with not many connections. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, overall, got a lot of topics today. Not tons of topics, but we have some topics that we've prepared. But before we get into those topics, we're going to just start off with a simple question: is overall, how is your opinion on the podcast so far?
I think it's going really well. I think if you look at the first podcast video, it has over 60 views, which is insane. Yeah. And one we did last week has almost 30. Yeah, so I think
it's a really good start.
Yeah, and we're starting to do some shorts now, and at the time of recording, we've released one and has 20 views, which is really nice. And by the time this has been released, there's 2 more that have come out. So hopefully those are doing well.
Yeah, I mean, so far we have about 7 subs, and it's not all about analytics. I think I've enjoyed the content that we made. I think that we've had some really cool interviews or conversations with some cool people. Got to learn a little bit more about them. You guys got to learn a little bit more about us because you know it's a cool way to get. The cool thing about podcasts is I've talked about this before in private conversation and whatnot.
Yeah.
It helps you even if you're asking a lot of the same questions. We've asked Sorak how he got into YouTube, or why he's doing YouTube and the future, and he's mentioned stuff like that before. But instead of having to have people dig through hours of streams and videos to find these certain topics, we bring them into a enclosed space that just allows people to easily go through them in a digestible format.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And that's one reason why we are doing the shorts to if they can't watch the whole podcast, but we can release the shorts so they can see snippets and stuff like that.
Little taste. Yeah. I mean, they're not the biggest taste, but it's something. I still got to do something for my channel, promoting it or whatever, because I really haven't done much. But I mean, what more you can do? Although, to be fair, the success is pretty much only on the YouTube realm, and that's, to be fair, is our main source of action. Yeah. These podcasts do release on pretty much all platforms, but it's pretty much just
mainly YouTube.
Yeah, because I think we got 2 listens on other things, but that could have just been me. And
I think
not in first episode. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I think on Spotify, one of those was me.
Yeah, I listened to one of them on Spotify too. So yeah, we are. Yeah. It's it's only on the first episode too. They're not exactly going to be that big, but we release them on there because it's I don't think it has to be exclusive to YouTube if you guys want to listen to it. Although due to the fact that we kind of want to keep it as YouTube first, we do release them on YouTube the day before. That's why I release on Friday. Next day they release on other platforms. But I don't know. I'm excited. It's a cool thing to do. I'm excited to do it. We've tried this before. It's kind of it's kind of a big thing with us. We're weird guys, and we start projects, and then you may even start them somewhat decently, and then we never continue them. Like Dragon Productions, that was a complete failure.
Yeah, that was a big flop. Big one.
They didn't even get that many views.
It was a cool idea what we had, but
we had cool ideas, but we never got to make any of those sick videos.
Yeah.
And also that's before you were actually got good at editing. So the Fortnite video was a 40-minute Fortnite video of 2 games.
But I edited those things from PS4.
Yeah, like that was pretty bad.
Even now, I probably could do better.
You would probably make it a lot better on PS4 if you even edited them nowadays, because you actually know how to edit.
I know how to edit.
When the one video I really edited was your boy edited the Battleship video, and that was a trash video. I pretty much set the clips up, and then just every like 30 seconds, I would just swap, or like every like minute or so, or something like that, I would just swap like perspectives. Not when it actually mattered, it would just swap perspectives. And
just swap them what.
It just makes no sense,
Yeah,
but that was like early days. That was like our early, like really get into YouTube kind of stuff. Nowadays, it's.
I was like at least 2 months, like when we moved here.
We rebooted when we moved back. We rebooted Dragon Productions. It was cool, but if you obviously can't see the videos anymore, but we had like our studio tour, and it was like the first ever like proper like setup we had or something like that. And nowadays our setups are even like a few months after that video, our setups were completely different.
Yep.
Like it's kind of insane. Because
it's changed a lot in a year.
Yeah,
it changed like a bunch.
We had like the whole like crap and whatnot, and current setup we have is pretty good, overall.
Yeah.
You haven't shown it, have you?
No, I did on my channel. It was my first video. It was a short, by the way. Yeah, it was a short. Yeah. Like 60 views.
I don't really show my setup, mainly because my setup's actually like a mess. Like, if you actually check my setup out, your boy's setup is like a mess. It's a mess of everything. I pretty much just have a desk, and it's just all weird. But I've never been. Dragon Productions was just a failure, but it's a lot of those. Like I barely like the X7 channel was kind of a flop. I uploaded like a few good videos, a few decent videos. They got some subs, and then I've never done anything with the channel since. And I keep saying I will, and eventually I will. I have cool ideas, just don't know. Cool video ideas. Like I have some really sick video ideas, but I just know I have no idea when I can actually do them.
Yeah.
So I gotta get to work on them. And also, like, I'm kind of like I'm not exactly a perfectionist kind of guy, but like I'm a person. I'm a guy that would be like, I kind of want to make these videos really good, but I don't have the skills to do that.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Like. It's like, man, but he's like, so basically I'm in a dilemma. Like, do I make my first few videos in this style on like the topics I really want to cover, or do I just start with some random crap? Like, do I want to make some of my videos that I actually like, really want to make as my first ones, or do I actually like give some time and actually wait and stuff like that? I don't know. Man.
I would say just like do them. That's kind of the obvious choice, but
eventually that happens. But anyway, so I guess we'll probably start talking about video games because that's where it kind of devolves into. You continue playing your NBA 2K grind,
and I got better today. I did, surprisingly.
You're just gonna keep making new characters. This guy only plays NBA 2K22. Like that's his only game.
I really do.
Your boy here plays different games. I'm a different kind of. I'm a guy who plays different games.
This man says he's a pro Valorant player, but he really ain't. To be honest,
I've been getting back into Valorant recently. Like I really have, like tons. I've played a decent amount of games. I think I'm actually way better than I ever was before. I don't know why. He says he was better. We know he ain't. I am better. My gameplay's trash. Like I would have crap game after crap game. I maybe get average games every once in a while, but I would have a lot of absolute garbage games. And I mean, I've been not playing a lot. I mean, maybe I'm going against weaker opponents, but I used to suck against weaker opponents. I used to be absolute garbage. I'm at least getting like kills now. I used to get like 1 kill one time.
1 kill.
Or 2 kills. Now I'm getting at the least I get like 5 to 6.
Would you die a bunch?
But of course I die. I mean, you're eventually gonna die. It's kind of a dying game.
Yeah, but like, would you die like an extremely insane amount?
Yeah, obviously, I would just like I would, especially my first few games. Those games I was trash. I just went right into the deep end. I didn't play competitive obviously because I didn't unlock it. I still haven't. You had to put like 5 placement games to do it, and well, yeah. Let's just say I've played 3 of those placement games. I actually was gonna try to beat them all today, but I did that really bad game. I had a game earlier, was really bad, and then I was gonna play another game after that, but it was like I was in the queue. I was in like matchmaking queue for like 2 minutes, and nothing was happening. And I kept exiting queue and then re-entering queue. Nothing happened. So I was like, yeah, freak this, man. So I'll probably finish it tomorrow because I'm a cool guy. I'm trying to have fun. Played a little bit of Skyrim today. Yeah, I guess.
I watch your every move, bro.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. Funny. I'm just trying to move by. I still have Kingdom Hearts games to complete, but I'll give it. I'm taking a little break from those games because your boy's kind of tired. I get tired of those games kind of a lot especially I'm like grinding through them. It's kind of like, okay, I'll just take it like Arrowverse, right? Remember back in like quarantine time, I binged through everything. So I binged through everything. I pretty much up to the latest few seasons. Nowadays, I can barely watch an Arrowverse show. Like, who cares? I'm like, who actually cares? And there's some cool stuff. I'm just like, bro, why would I watch this?
Why would I waste my time watching that show?
Like, why would I do this, bro? I'm like, I'm a busy guy. I'm working. I don't have time anymore.
And like 3 days a week.
Yeah, I work 3 days a week.
30 hours, 20 hours, no, like 20 hours.
17 hours. 17 hours.
17 hours.
A week,
so.
Yeah, usually.
How many hours a week?
Usually I work about
24 times 7.
Well, I mean, no, I work 17 hours a week, and then I work 2 times a week, and so that's about 34 hours, 35 hours. I'm every 2 weeks on my paycheck. Because usually I get in there a little early, then I clock in a little earlier, so I get like a few extra minutes, and it kind of adds up. So I don't know. It's cool, man. There's some cool stuff happening. But I'm a busy guy, so I mean, it's like, why would I waste it? Like, there's a League of Legends has a Netflix show now.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch Arcane. I'm just like, who cares?
Who cares about that show?
Like, I want to watch it. I feel like I want to watch it, right? But like,
you don't.
It's like, so like when it comes out, when I have time, it's like, I mean, I used to be like that with anime. Like I'm kind of like that with anime now. I watch like some classic stuff. Like I caught up to One Piece finally. I did, yeah. But it was only like 6, 7, 8 chapters I missed out on, so it's just caught up. I caught up in like 30 minutes.
30 minutes manga?
Yeah, the manga, obviously.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Or the anime. I've already passed the anime way past it, so I'll watch some of the new episodes. Are cool. I watched some of the older episodes. I don't know. I gotta keep up with those. Those two are the only series I'm really keeping up with now. Because
the One Piece and what other? Which one?
My Hero Academia.
That one.
Those are the only two, yeah. And it's just kind of how I roll. I used to watch like tons of new anime. And I used to read so much new manga, but now I'm just like, who cares?
I was back in the quarantine days,
Well, nah, it was like earlier this year.
Oh, no.
I didn't watch much anime. I mean, I watched One Piece a bit, and I watched a few other anime during quarantine. But I watched a lot of stuff. I actually have. I actually think I can sit up here. I did like a thing where I like show like every single movie or series that I watched during quarantine up until about when I counted quarantine from when quarantine started. I didn't count everything, I'm pretty sure, but it was like from when quarantine started up until about March. Or no, when we left, when we finished our 2 week, like when we did our 2 week quarantine at the Green's house when we got here. After that is when I ended it. So it's like I have it right here. It's a lot of like I pretty much watched everything up to current that was up for the Arrowverse shows. I watched One Piece from episode 1 to episode 97. I watched a season of a series called Fire Force. I watched Stranger Things, all seasons. I watched a lot of DC shows, and I watched a few the old Marvel shows. I watched 18 things altogether.
Wow.
Most of them like 5 seasons. Like I watched the first one I watched is Arrow. And it was like I watched all 8 seasons. And I did like a thing where I watched these things like, and I watched a lot of the other like some of the other Arrowverse shows. Like I watched one Arrowverse show like out of context. Like I watched that one way before I watched Arrow. So I kind of didn't really watch that, but I kind of like just watch. I did like an order thing where I watched them in like the select order they're supposed to be in, and that's what I did. So I don't know. It's just kind of what I did. It was kind of a cool thing I did. Watched 18 episodes or 18 things. Like most of them. I watched a lot of stuff, bro. If I had time to do that, now I don't have time to do anything, so I'm just like, eh.
The only time I ever watch like a show mostly is mostly at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, that's what I mostly do stuff as well. Like I'm pretty sure after we record this podcast, I'm trying to, I got something to watch, you know.
Last night I was watching Jungle Cruise on Disney Plus.
Oh my goodness.
I was watching that movie.
Must have been a fun time. It sucked, didn't it?
Like, I don't know, it's not like a bad movie. I haven't even finished it. I'm gonna finish it tonight. But like it's not a bad movie.
It's just like
It's like it's a jungle movie. And really The Rock is always in just jungle movies.
Yeah.
You notice that? He literally is just in jungle movies. It's just
he's a kind of weird guy. He's gonna be a superhero. He's doing a DC property soon. The next year. Black Adam. Yeah. He also did a rap song. Did you see that?
Yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I mean, like it was like okay, it's not what I was expecting, but
whenever I see like something like The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like related, I always see like about your avatar power, you know. Like,
I always see it. I mean, it's a basic rap song. It's probably better than anything I'll ever make because I'm trash. Like I haven't made any music so far. I'm supposed to release an EP at the end of the year. I'm supposed to release an EP at the end of the month. At the end of the year. I haven't worked on anything. I'm supposed to release an album next year. I haven't worked on anything. I mean, I've written a few songs, but I've not recorded crap. And I'm like, I don't want to record. I just want to play video games. That's what I've been doing. I just play video games nowadays. I'm catching up on all the things I missed out in my childhood.
All I do is just play video games and watch YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just like.
That's really all I do.
And I do. You also do school as well. That's what everyone pretty much does. You just do school. I do school, work, video games, and watching crap. That's all I do.
Video games.
Yeah.
Like today, I woke up. I got on YouTube, did school then I played some NBA 2K, watched more YouTube, played some more 2K, went out and did a walk, came back, played more 2K, watched some more YouTube, ate dinner, cleaned up, and then we did the podcast.
Pretty much, you know.
That's basically what I've been doing on this wonderful Monday. So.
Yeah, it's a good Monday, bro. I'm tired. I've been tired a lot recently. Your boy's a tired guy. But I'm Will the tired guy. I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. Actually as well. I forgot about that. It's pretty much the only thing I play on my Switch now. I bought all these games. I don't play them at all. But I'll play them eventually. I just really like Smash. Like, Smash is just awesome. New Pokemon game came out today, or a few days ago, and I'm like, who cares? The thing is, I spent so much money on my Switch now, like so much overall money, that I actually I can't. Like, I just can't spend. I can't justify the purchase of another $60 on a especially a pretty remake of a game.
Yeah,
I'm trying to scale back on this, at least the Switch purchases, because those are just like a lot of money.
Yeah, like $60 on a game.
They're pretty much $60, and like all the big games just never go on sale.
Yeah,
And at the moment, I can't find a way to get them cheaper. Like I'm buying a lot of PC games, but there's easy ways for me to get them way cheaper than I'm supposed to. Yeah. So like I can.
Most PlayStation games, most of the time, at least twice or once a year, go on sale. Like a year or like 2 years after they've been released.
Well, yeah, I usually always get something that's on sale. I mean, even like for Football Manager, which I really haven't played that much yet. I have my save set up. I just haven't really done anything with it. I bought it. I pre-ordered it, and it was like I only got like a few off, like $5, $6 off. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep getting those games. I'm just trying to get money. I have money now, so I'm trying to splash it when I can, and then make sure I can save still.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I just kind of want to do. I'm the kind of guy. I'm a working boy, so I have to do some crap. Oh, my sports teams absolutely suck.
Yeah, Man United. Yeah, they must
it's just sad, bro. Every single sports team I support just stinks right now, man. They've just never been able to fully get it together, and it's just like, and I can't. I've tried to get into new sports. I can't. Like I just can't. I'm done. I can only. I cannot. Nothing has ever got me into a sport more than like just baseball and soccer, like our football. Like nothing. I can never get into any other sport. I've tried. Just like who cares anymore? Like I don't really care. I like watching some other sports as like a onlooker, as like a spectator, as a neutral party, but I can't get into them. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I don't think I'll be able to. Like I'm never gonna be able to watch like American football, hockey. I just don't get those. To be fair, though,
I don't actually like watching so many sports. I can't watch them at the time, which maybe he's a fake fan. I don't know. Maybe even if I'm at the games, I used to say like even if I'm at the games, so maybe for a soccer match I would be cool, because that was a cool thing. But like except for then, even if I'm at the games, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
I can sometimes watch them, but like I'd rather just like look at them on the notifications, maybe listen to them on the radio, maybe, and just like see them as I do other things. Maybe for like a World Series, that's kind of different. And sometimes I can get into it. Like, although even then I'm not watching them. Maybe I'm listening to it. Like there was one time it was the Giants Houston like final game. It was just me and Dad, up because it was like work day, and we watched we listened to like the last few innings. Although we didn't watch, but we listened to it. And we also had like the game day thing, and I reacted in like real time. So that was a different kind of thing. That was a cool experience.
Yeah, when I was watching the World Series, I had the app thing up, and it was so delayed that like 2 pitches would have gone by on like the app, on like the MLB app scoreboard thing, and like it was crazy. Like it was so like the TV was so delayed.
Yeah, that's just how it is, man.
That's how delayed TV, television, or like live television. Like live sports.
I enjoy more like watching. Like I can watch like sports fan content. Like some of my most watched YouTubers, I watch a lot of commentary YouTubers, and I watch a lot of sports YouTubers. Most of them can cover football, and I can watch sports videos, sports creators talk about other sports like hockey and football because it's interesting. I can't sit and watch a football game. I can't sit and watch a hockey game. I can't get into a hockey team. And maybe it's also because like I don't really care for sports games anymore, and most of the time when I got into two games like massively, or I can't really play sports anymore, and I can't get into like I can't really play sports games anymore. So like, because I got into soccer as a sports team. I played Man United as a FIFA 13, and I kind of just did that kind of crap. And that was what I did. But that was cool because that's like a cool experience. Or for baseball, I've always been a baseball fan growing up, and I played it, and I took out my teams. I can't do that. I can't really play like American football or hockey. I just don't really care, and like I don't really enjoy the games anymore. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
It's just how it is. But my sports teams suck, and it's just sad, man. Like,
Seattle's been doing. Seattle's doing good. We lost 2 players, I think, Yusei Kikuchi and Kyle Seager. I don't think, Kyle Seager did not retire. I think he just he's leaving the team. I think so. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's cool. Sports are cool. It's fun to watch, and
but they're crazy.
But other than that, crap.
What's crazy?
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks that both my teams absolutely stink, and like, it's just like there's nothing I can do. I'm just stuck there every year. It's just like,
every single game.
Yeah, it's just we sacked our manager at United, but we don't have we're gonna have but the coaching staff that really worked, who like did the tactics for that team, are still employed, and they're gonna be like interim right now. They're like the temporary manager for the moment because they haven't got somebody set up yet. So, and our old manager, he started out as somebody who they just hired up to run the team while they set up for a new coach. Then he did pretty good, but there was some it was more like he bounced off he started off really good, and we thought this was sick, awesome stuff. But then there was some cracks already at the end of that first season. Got the job, and it's just it's been inconsistent. No trophies, nothing. It's just freaking pieces of crap.
How's Ronaldo been doing?
Saving us most games. Like there's a lot of games where he probably would have been sacked, but Ronaldo scores a goal, and either it's a draw or we can win it maybe, but we don't deserve it, and we're barely. So Ronaldo's been saving us, but he could have been better. If we don't make he could leave after this season if we don't make the Champions League at least. But we may have a manager. We don't know, but for the moment, we're gonna have our really crap coaches manage us. Like, this is like his first time managing a football club. And he's just crap. And it's like, he's going to the Champions League. He's fighting in the Champions League. And we've been crap in the Champions League. Like, we've lost to young boys. Lost to crap teams.
Are you guys, is it still in the group stages?
It's in the group stages, although I'm pretty sure this is it. This is like the last
How many games are left?
I really haven't been following the standings. I just see that we lose a lot, and it's just like, I just hate myself. Let's see here. I don't exactly know. Yeah, it's. I can say I'm trying to hear, but it's sad, man. We're just losing games. It just hate my life.
Yeah, crazy.
Alright, so we have 2 games left, and it happens tomorrow. It'll be at 12 p.m., 12:45 p.m.
What place are you?
We are top.
Okay.
But we're joint top with 7 points.
Are you tied?
Tied, so yeah, 7 points. And there's a team in third place is in third with 5 points.
Yeah, so you guys really need to win a game.
Yes.
You guys really have to win a game.
They're not that hard games. Like, it's literally like Young Boys, Atalanta, and Villarreal. But we're gonna struggle.
Yeah, because
it just sucks. Also, a weird thing that's happening. They made a new league. Not a new league, a new competition this year.
Oh, was it that?
Like Europa Conference.
Yeah, like that thing I can hear. That's weird one.
It's really weird.
It's the one below Europa League, right?
Yes, it's the Europa Conference League.
Yeah, it's like small.
It's even smaller, yeah. Like, it's teams like a few Dutch clubs, mostly the Dutch clubs, some German clubs. The thing is, though, is that basically how Europe does their like rankings is that each league, depending on how clubs perform in these big competitions. And remember, pretty much every country that's in the UEFA sends a representative to these competitions. Now, for the lower countries, they're usually just like they're in the qualifying stages and they get knocked out. The only country that can't do anything except for one is the country called Liechtenstein. They're so small that all they have is they don't have a league system. So they have clubs who are based in there who they play in the Swiss league, but they can't qualify as Swiss teams, so they compete in a competition that can only go in like the Europa League or something like that, or the Conference League. Sorry.
And then they had to win the league.
Exactly. So what some people do is like it was a strategy to try to win the Champions League with like a Liechtenstein club, and it's a hard thing because at the start right now, like a few seasons ago, the Conference League didn't exist. Although in Football Manager, it was scheduled. This league has been in the works for a while, and. In Football Manager, like around this time, it was scheduled to be put in. Like it gets added. So early on, you have to win the competition, which is not that hard to win because it's a pretty easy competition to win. And then you have to go through the Europa League. You start in the lowest spot in the Europa League, like first qualifying round. If you lose, dunked out. You have to win the Europa League. And then if you have to win the Champions League the next season. It's got to be a 2-sequence event. Because otherwise, if you do not win the Europa, even if you get knocked out, you have to start from the beginning. And then when the Conference League come in, you have to win the Conference League, then win the Europa League, and then win Champions League in a row, 3 seasons in a row. It's a pain. But anyway, so they back to topic. So they do like the big, depending on how clubs perform in their competitions, the countries go up. And so with whatever place you're in, there's like a certain there's like sections. If you're in a certain section, your top league gets like a certain amount of places, and the higher you are, the less conference places you get. Most of the time you get a lot of them. So the higher you are, you get more Champions League and Europa League places. The lower you are, you get more conference places.
Okay.
So like top four leagues, like you're England and whatnot, they get like one spot. Although to be fair, like it's also they do another thing like the Europa League. So if you're like the third place team in Europa League group, you'll get added to the conference. The Europa League Conference League. So
and if you get like third place in the Champions League, you get put down to the Europa League.
Yeah, that's always been the case, but now it's the same thing with the,
Okay.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Oh, yeah, because Tottenham's in the Conference League. Because it's like sixth place now in the Premier League is like Conference League now. I think, or something like that. Yeah, it's 6th place. Anyway, I don't know, man. Sports suck, but they're fun to watch, and I'm gonna stick with my teams because your boy is loyal to his teams. But it depends on what happens, I know Steven Gerrard became Aston Villa manager.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He also managed Rangers before, so.
I totally forgot who Steven Gerrard is.
Yeah, you probably remember he was on LA Galaxy as it was like his last season, last professional season of football, and now he's a manager.
I don't know.
He was a guy. He's a Liverpool legend, so. But he managed in Scotland for a bit, and now he's gonna be managing Aston Villa for you guys. So, I don't know. It's random stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Life's been weird, man. I'm just tired a lot, but I'm still trying to get my job done. Doing YouTube, doing the podcast. It's mainly just cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You got on baseball team. Yeah, you're really cool with the baseball stuff, man.
I did. Pretty cool. I got fitted for my uniform, and dude, it's like a professional uniform. Dude. It's like a baseball, like it's the button-up shirts and stuff like that, dude. Like it's legit. I'll just say.
That's sick, man. Yeah, I never got to do that. I was just always like, yeah, here you go, you little boy. Here's your freaking pants and t-shirt, cap, and that was it. Yeah, they take it really seriously. That's really cool.
And there's 2 people on the team that I'm already decently close friends with, so that's a plus.
Yeah, it's always a plus, man. It's cool. I mean, I never was on teams with my friends, but I went against someone or some. I went against somebody, in Champions League because that's what I did. Baseball stuff, baseball stuff and that. Was I just go with the? I don't know, man. Life sucks, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Hawkeye starts in a few days.
2 days from now.
2 episodes. I'm excited. Really excited for it.
Are there any leaks? Any leaks come up yet?
Oh yeah, tons of them. Well, we know we know a few things. We don't exactly know what's all gonna happen. I mean, I know a certain character's gonna appear pretty in like episode 4 to 5. He's gonna be teased in episode 4, and then he's gonna appear in episode 5. It's kind of a pretty reliable leak, and people say it's pretty good, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a Marvel guy, so you know.
Yeah, I'm not as of a nerd as you, but I do enjoy.
I'm a nerd man, so. And besides Thanksgiving, or besides Hawkeye, we got Thanksgiving, obviously.
Thanksgiving, yeah. This thing will be posted one day after Thanksgiving on YouTube release. So
it'll be on Black Friday, you know. Hopefully, I don't have to work Black Friday, because otherwise, I'm freaking screwed. That would suck horribly.
Yeah, that'll be crazy. I'll like, well, what's it like? Have you ever seen like on the Walmart Reddit of like what it's like working on things like Black Friday?
Hectic usually, yeah. It's usually
have you
hectic. It's usually hectic.
Usually hectic.
It's really hectic, yeah. But a little recently has it not because it's because they've been splitting out and just COVID and just no one really want to go in else online. But I've had some good laughs. You boys had some good laughs since on the Walmart Reddit. It's insane. There's a lot of weird stuff, like the idea of like, if you're gonna get fired, go around the cart, find things that people like with Mario Kart to get fired, stuff like that. I don't know. If just your boys had some good laughs. I'm not a hard guy to make laugh, but you know, stuff like that.
But you still.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Man, I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna play some more NBA 2K after this podcast. So
I gotta watch some new stuff. There's some cool crap coming out. And I gotta work on my little paper because I got a paper to do tonight. Or not a paper. I gotta do like a little 30 word, like 33, like 200 word thing. I think I'm gonna do. I gotta do a quiz and then I'm done. Then I do next week. Yeah. But after I'm done with this like class, I'm done for till like January.
Yeah. Luckily I got the whole week off of math, so I don't have to be at the computer at like 9 a.m. to.
It freaking sucks, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I don't have to do math, which is a plus. So
that's cool. Math sucks. Like we said with Sorax, school sucks. Sometimes it's cool. Most of the time it's not. So.
Yeah, only like 75% of the time it's not. So, no more like 90% is a good thing. Yeah. 10% fun, 90%.
That's true, man. I don't know.
So, we'll just have to wait and see.
What time do I'm excited to eventually, if this podcast still goes off, we've talked about like, I'm gonna commission somebody to make like a proper like cover art for us.
Yeah.
The Deadbeat Bros having fun because
cool. Yeah, I'll be sick, dude. Also, you don't know, I have had biceps. Huh? What do you say?
Get like you both of us with like giant biceps, like 6 packs, just like No.
Yeah. But I had like at least like one short pop off on my channel.
Oh yeah,
and it has
like that stupid like
Mega Man thing. Views. And I just went on YouTube just to look, and I got 2 new comments. So I'm gonna know at least I would say more than 75% of them, probably more than like 80%, are like hate comments, which is kind of funny.
My word, man.
So, and then I uploaded 2. They're basically the same thing. The first one's called Xbox Gamers versus PS4 Gamers, and that's the one that got like insane amount of views. And so for like a joke, the next day I did Xbox Games versus PS4 Games, and it's basically just a guy, like a fat guy.
Yeah, that becomes like the superhero guy from Megamind, the villain from Megamind. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah. Speaking of like comments, although it's kind of related, sometimes, especially at work, I like go on like Google reviews for the Walmart I work at. And I just like search by newest, and I just like look at the latest reviews. I don't know. It's kind of a fun thing I like to do. Like, it's just like insane.
There's so many comments.
Yeah.
I would choose Xbox.
I don't know. It's just cool.
Yeah, these comments are weird, dude. Though. But the thing is, like, also this like has like over 180 likes and 47 dislikes. Like this gets hated on, and the other short that has like 300 views has like 32 likes and 20 dislikes. Like it's crazy on how much drama I've put it upon the console wars community. You know?
Yeah, that's true, man.
I'm a console war genius.
Console wars have been dead for a while. They used to be insane back in the day. Like, you would have like it was like the first like proper console war was Nintendo versus Sega, and it was like they had slogans. It was like Sega do what Nintendo don't. Like it was just like it was obvious, like bashing each other, just going at each other's throats in a way. Like there was a commercial where like somebody was like playing like Super Mario, and he was like. It was a guy who was like trying to get him on Super Mario, but then he saw Sonic. He was like, "I'm gonna play this." But Super Mario. He's like, "Nah, I want to play Sonic." And it was just like insane how they were at each other's throats, just always going to try to like one up each other for marketing. Nowadays, they do some of that. Some people do some of that. Most of the time, it's like indirect. It's just basic garbage. And console wars nowadays are kind of just dead. Like you play what you want to play. PC gamers live forever though. So PC Master Race boys. I don't know. What guy.
Sure. PCs are really cool though.
Especially with the PlayStation guys. PC gamers are eating up, man. Like we're gonna get PlayStation exclusives like super soon, probably. I mean, like if Spider-Man gets released for PC, I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Because I want to play that game, but I don't want to get a console to play it.
Yeah, I hit 50 subs.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, I went from 44, so that's 6 subscribers. I gained 6 subs.
Guys, get into 1K subs and you'll upload videos again.
Yeah, I'll do that if I hit 1K subs.
I'm still and get me to 1K subs too.
Yeah, in the meantime.
I'm still at 113. I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks though, so your boy's kind of tired.
It's kind of evens out if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm just looking at NBA 2K content right now. It's looking kind of nice.
It's looking kind of sweet. Yeah, I've really enjoyed YouTube recently, like just watching YouTube. There's a lot more cooler content on YouTube nowadays. I start looking for stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but like right now, I really have to like look for stuff. Like, like sometimes I might get the occasional like cool video, I might recommend, but most of the time I have to like really dig, like go all the way down, just keep scrolling down to see a video that actually kind of interests me.
Cool.
Most of the time I have to do that to like find a video that kind of interests me.
Yeah, I've been searching around, mostly just whatever I'm searching about. Like I'm into Valorant right now, so I'm watching some Valorant videos. I got back into One Piece, so I'm watching some One Piece videos. Just trying to have some fun,
Yeah. Also, Mr. Beast's Squid Game releases on Wednesday.
Oh, that's cool. I'll probably not watch it. I'll probably watch it for like 2 seconds and be like, "Fake this crap."
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think he says it's like the most amount of money.
Did he spend like $4 million on the whole set?
Yeah, he spent like $4 million on the set. Like he got in like the actual doll and stuff. Like it moves.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude. He went all out. He got like $456
It's probably gonna be a multi-part video.
It might.
Or it's gotta be like an hour-long video.
Yeah, I could see him, being able to crunch it down to 20 minutes.
For like 20 minutes. If he spends $4 million on like a 20-minute video, I mean, I know he spends a lot of money on these videos. I know that, but like, usually he just spends a lot of money like making some stuff. But this is like a full set. I feel like he should like drag it out like to get like
maybe like 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes might be like.
I feel like he could up like he could up like a few parts of this, not like 8 episodes. I'm talking about like a part every like
two.
Like a 2 or 3 part, 4 part maybe. Like maybe like 2 games per episode. Because like just do like because he's done a lot of games. Like he could do like multiple different things. It's really cool. I just feel like he should milk it. I mean, I know he doesn't probably want to do that, but I think if he uploaded like multiple different parts, and also like he just started like he filmed it like a while. Like he filmed it like about a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
So, like, I would assume.
What happened? He uploaded TikTok saying, if this video gets 15 million views, I will do Squid Game in real life. And what do you know? Got 15 million likes. And so then he started doing it. And
I feel like he's doing multiple parts because I don't think he would get it out. Like he probably filmed it about a week or 2 ago. I feel like he would probably take his butt off. He got so much footage from that I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a multi-part video. Because he wouldn't have got it out so. He wouldn't have got it out so soon.
Yeah, he's never done a what do you say? Like a 2-part. Well, like, the only thing that he's done like 4 parts is like the $1 million. Last I take hand off of that thing.
But this is also different. This is different. It's a different kind of show though, or a different kind of thing though. So.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to. We'll have to see what. And well, by the time this podcast come out, you guys should already know.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it next week because that's what you boys do. We're the Deadbeat Brothers. I'm considering like adding like a thing in like my bio, like local deadbeat or whatever. I don't know.
Deadbeater?
Like local deadbeat, just local deadbeat.
Huh.
Just adding it to my bio, but I don't know. My bios are so boring nowadays. I mean, it's on Twitter. I'm like, okay, I'm 17. I make videos and music. I also host a podcast, and I always say, don't ask for my political opinions. That's pretty much a staple now, and pretty much everything is don't ask for my political opinions.
Don't ask. Well,
I say don't ask. I say I don't want people to ask. Most of the time I'll share things that'll probably say them off the bat, but I say don't ask because I don't want to ask. Don't want people asking my political opinions on stuff.
Yeah. Mr. Beast has released some like cool videos.
I don't watch a lot of them, but he releases a lot of cool stuff, and that's really cool for him, man.
And like, dude, every single one gets like 40 million views. Yeah. Like every single video.
And you see, he has no tags on him, but he's Mr. Beast, so he doesn't need.
He's Mr. Beast. He doesn't need tags.
You don't need tags when you're Mr. Beast. That's for like small YouTube guys.
4 channels with over 10 million subscribers.
Yeah, and he's making new channels all the time, bro.
Yeah, he has all these other language channels too, which are just crazy.
It's all cool, man. I'm excited. He's cool. He makes a lot of cool guys, and he seems like a nice guy, and he knows he's also really smart. So he's like a dependable guy. I mean, I'm happy with him. I'm happy with him being a guy. He being the front runner for YouTube because he's cool.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not wrong, he's like the 9th most subscribed YouTuber.
That's true.
In the whole entire, on YouTube.
That's cool. Yeah. Very nice, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
right now. So.
I played a video. Anyway, I don't know, man. Mr. Beast is cool. YouTuber's cool. I'm excited to see what the YouTuber's gonna do. Maybe we'll be the next big YouTubers. Probably not. I've been on YouTube for 5 years. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I don't know, man. DarkdragonX7 is gonna change up the scene. He's gonna show up and be like, "Yeah, I'm the man." No, you're not, man. You're not, bro. I'm not the next guy. I'm not the next big guy on YouTube. I've been on it for 5 years and almost 5 years, and nothing's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be like that guy who was up with like I have 200 subs on YouTube. Maybe down the road I'll have 200 subs, and I upload like cringe videos. I don't know, man. But I need a community to get into and use that to blow myself up. But I don't know how to get into those communities. So it just sucks.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, man. Life's cool. Life doesn't suck. Hopefully Thanksgiving goes well. It should already happen for you. I'm excited. It's gonna have a cool meal. Your boy's gonna get some yummy food in his tummy because I'm a fatty.
Thanksgiving is going to be an awesome day.
It should be, except for the hike. But I mean, that's
we're doing a hike.
They're gonna do something for. I may not have to go because I'll be working the day before, so I said that I may not have to go. Although I don't know if I may, because otherwise I might just here all day for the first half of the day. But that could be cool. I could work on some videos, play a lot of Valorant. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens, man. What time is it?
I think
we're gonna wrap it up for now. It's actually shorter than normal, but anyway, maybe hopefully next week we'll have a guest, but we're not gonna say who. We'll see what happens. We might if we don't. Anyway, guys.
Also, if you guys want to be on it, you DM me on Instagram or DM the Deadbeats on Instagram or me on Discord too.
Go for like Adam or the Adam on Discord or Instagram because the Deadbeats. I run the Deadbeats account and I've run pretty much all social medias, and I'm not always on. So
this time,
don't DM the Deadbeats. Or don't count on the Deadbeats Instagram account to be the person because
just go my YouTube's in the description, and if you go to my about page you can see my Discord. So go on there and just send me if you want to be on it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in a week's time.
Peace out, guys. Bye.